there. All right. I am here with my dinner. Hi, everybody. My audio is not coming through my headphones. How would you want? All right. There we go. What's for dinner? I am not very fancy. I have Kraft mac and cheese with a couple extra cheese, spices, and some tuna. Carbonara sounds really good, though. The most soulful coffee mug. Hope you're feeling better today. You know it, Disco. I'm gonna eat probably half of this, then start and eat while I continue onwards. The main menu, since I didn't monologue about this because I'm all over the place yesterday, has gotten significantly brighter. Because it started basically full sepia grayscale when we loaded in for the first time. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think the music got more lively too. That might be placebo effect, though. I hope the recovery keeps going well, Coffee. Or at the very least, these streams are restful. Okay, yeah, my controller is linked. It's because I was doing stuff on the YouTube studio. Say what you will about Kraft mac and cheese, but when you put a meat in it, it becomes so much more filling. I feel weird just being so silent while trying to eat, but I don't want to be talking while I'm chewing, you know? Then it gives people time to come in, too. All the other boxes do taste really strange. I remember right when I got into college, and I was in my I barely know how to cook clean or operate as a functioning human in any capacity. I was just like, I'm not going to eat Kraft mac and cheese. I'm going to eat fancy mac and cheese. Just spent more money for no reason. Because Kraft mac and cheese, it's a base. You gotta use it to start something else. And even then, it's still not a great... Pardon me. It's still not a great meal, but it's at least something. I'm gonna roast one of my friends here. I love her very dearly, but there was one time she was over and she was making my wife and I Kraft mac and cheese. And when it came out really, really thick. Like, absurdly thick. And we were just like, what happened? And she's like, what do you mean what happened? This is what Kraft mac and cheese looks like. and it took a little bit, but we realized she did not realize you were supposed to put butter and milk in it at all. She had been doing craft dry. It's pasta, it's the cheese, and that's it. She was 20. I love people. Okay. Ate most of it. Might have some snack breaks after. Alright. She is okay. She is one of my favorite people in the world. She's incredible at everything she does, except cooking. But it's fair. Okay, I remembered my stuff. That's my parries. Aerial parry. That's that. My bow is on the triangle, and I only have so many uses of it. So, let me get back to my stream analytics. Nice. So, where last we left off, we had collected 1 of the 9 souls and reached Lake Yaochi ruins. No one sent us here, which to me makes me think either A, I missed collecting an NPC that we needed to get here, or B, one of the souls is this way, and the game is just not going to tell us where to go for souls, which I think would be neat. Let's try this building first. We don't have what we need in order to break the ones with the shields yet. So we cannot go there. I imagine that means we're going to go to the right. We're going to get whatever upgrade it is that breaks that shield. Oh my god. Where'd that dog come from? It does resemble the yin-yang symbol. The entire game seems to use a lot of yin-yang iconography. There's been a lot of times where the... Pardon me. There's been a lot of times where the root cable structure that it seems Z was responsible in creating forms that shape. Wow, I am doing such a great job. I don't think I can break these yet. Yeah. Oh, that felt good. Oh! The bow can get recharges. They describe it as Tau Punk. That makes perfect sense and I love it. Oh, hello, friend! Oh, shit! Is the game on PlayStation? I think I remember it being on PlayStation. I have to admit I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let's try to do better than that, because that was real bad. I'm glad I could show you new game coffee. Obviously, I'm only 3 hours in, so take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I'm loving everything so far. Oh, was I able to charge that? Whoa! I feel like there's something different about that wall, but I can't tell what it is. No, in retrospect, most of the walls here have it. I think that might just be the decoration of this area. Oh. Okay. Oh! Well, that's rude. Are the snakes babies of the dragon that we are now? Are the snakes babies of the dragon that we are now using as a vessel? Being broke is being alive right now, William. Oops. Let's just run super fast. Because those worm things give me almost a larval vibe when I'm looking at them. Take a deep breath. And not play this like an idiot. Good, he got away. Good job, Mr. Dragon. Lake Yaochi Stell. West of Yaochi and towering above is the Daybreak Tower. As an ancient Penglai holy site, Kunlun's Yaochi Lake was once the site of sacrificial ceremonies. Back when Soul was just the name of a star, people viewed the primordial roots as the mother and the soul as the father. Prayers within the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven. During summer nights, strangers from ancient Kunlun would gather in the tower and celebrate with song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. So, one thing I noticed... Sorry, let me grab my tissue box. One thing I noticed last time is that the souls seem to have named themselves after the sun, and considering that we are on a spaceship, I have a feeling that they almost sought to replace sun worship somehow. Which to me communicates a little bit of kind of false deific nature. Recharge that. Oh, and that refills my arrows. Does that mean someone's about to try to kill me? Is it day or night where you are right now? What does the sky look like out here? Cheese pronounced similar to how... Sure. My brain's having a hard time getting that coffee. Or is it like Z or he? For people who don't know, this is the very likely dead sister of the main character, Yi. I've never left Zia, so I always felt envious when you told me about all those faraway places. I didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. The grass, the trees, the sky, and the stars were what kept me company whenever you were away. Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? You thought I was hallucinating from being alone all the time. It should be key.
Kim?
Why haven't you gone to sleep yet? Are you talking to the roots again? How did you know? The weather tonight is great, so all the branches are singing. Okay, so is this how Yi... Because it seemed Kalfu described us as somehow being responsible for the roots. So is it likely that we went... Through Hang, we were able to figure out how they worked, which is what made Yi one of the 10 soul? I meant likely dead, Dylan. But I prefer lightly dead. We have no evidence of death yet, so... She's following Princess Bride rules at the moment. Only mostly dead.
What can we say?
I heard classmates say that the stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. All that's left are the last vestiges of their final moments, echoes from the past. That's what nourishes the roots. They absorb the remnants of stars, turning it to milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is that all souls and dreams also end up as food for the primordial roots. They emit a song as they devour. I hear their melody as I fall asleep each night. They sing about all the stories across this vast expanse. I really enjoy the comic pop-ups throughout some of these bigger emotional beats. Like, I love these little art figures, but I feel like I'm just so much more drawn into those scenes. That sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written, but you should still focus on your studies, okay? The primordial roots energy can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant, then you can learn all about it. I have to admit, from what little I'd seen of the game, of him on the cliff, and just his in-game sprite, I would not have guessed scientist. But honestly, I kind of love it. You didn't approve. You thought the world ran on sentiment. Ran not on sentiment, but on science and rationality. So I swore to never talk to them again. But the voices never disappeared. I hid under the covers and responded in secret. Our calls and responses formed their own meandering melody, its color and aroma changing as it flowed. Even now in these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please, don't worry about me, dear brother. Okay, yeah. I think Schrodinger can sit down. This is even more death evidence. Because if all souls go to the roots and the roots are telling the story, she's definitely a root. Ooh, crackpot theory. What if she got murdered and we only know because the roots started communicating with us? Okay, I need this to line up. That's not what I wanted. If Yupeka has a microchip, is it technically a cyborg? Yes. Wee. And by that logic, Pando Sage, a large majority of people's pets are in fact cyborgs. That's a nice jade. That one's a stretch coffee mug. Really need a comic? Instead, you should talk about how this game really delves into some great themes of karmic justice. That guy seems even bigger than the other guys who've been violently massacring. Probably because he is. Haha! Gotcha. Couldn't tell what was in that. Are those more human body parts? Yeah. Yeah, we got more human body parts. I am not using the bow and arrow at all. And I feel like that's a mistake. I don't know, coffee. No reason to feel bad. After all, it won't be your soul pun today. Goumang. Goumang? Not trying to pronounce that. Look who decided to show up after all this time. Ooh, we got a bit of a bird design going on there. I could sense it from afar. As stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory all on your own. And you only just came back from the dead, right? I figured anyone who got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmlands. I don't intend to die in these barren fields.
Oh?
Barren, you say? Then let us fertilize it with some fresh, organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste. Waste, not eat. Oh my goodness, sorry. Bit of a harpy. Yeah, that makes sense. Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. What mythology are harpies originally from? I know sirens and such were originally from Greek mythology. And they... Oh, they're calling her mama. That's a bad vibe. Jiangshi soldiers? Jiangshi soldiers. This technology was banned centuries ago. You've gone so far as to modify the ape men? What's wrong with putting everything to good use? The opportunity to serve me beyond death is a special privilege I bestow. I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. I was there when we captured ape men on the pale blue planet. They're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed. But as pets or as livestock, in the end, they're just tools. Have you begun to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in their cage? So does that mean where we were was not the blue planet, that they've been moved to another location? Oh shit, they're fighting for rice. We're dealing. No, wait, this isn't part of the... Yeah, drop me into the area. I'll see you in your boss fight. I did know ancient Greek sirens were bird women, but I didn't know if that's where harpies came from. Because I know it ended up evolving, and I'm not sure where along the line. Now Disco can hear the stream. Well, welcome, Disco. Let me just step into this explosion real quick. Ah! Okay. I need to be a bit more careful. What is happening with that flower? Is this... I don't like that. Oh, they're fish. There are fish in all the flowers. Great. Yeah, we dropped down into a lower place in an industrial space. Is this a Silksong reference? Is everything a Silksong reference? Oh. Binding key to form a blade. Oh, that's how I get through here. Okay. You can parry while charging. Yeah, coffee. I don't think there's any references to Taoism or Buddhism or anything like that. Not in this game. Give me your tutorial, strange cat-like man who's been appearing in my dreams. Make your shield faster. Dylan, there's a boss fight in this game. Is that a Silksong reference? I die in this game. Is that a Silksong reference? Yeah, Roman mythology is just Grecian mythology after all. Norse mythology is just Greek mythology, except Odin lost his eyes. And Indian mythology, really just Greek, with more arms. I have skill points. Right now I have the... Okay, I think I'm happy with those. Zeus is always listening, AK. Always listening. That seems eventually nice, but for the moment, I think... More key. Is this a Strand type game? Good to know. The Romans equated Odin to Hermes. They said, oh, that's the pantheon of your deity? He delivers the mail now. Why did that... Is Greek mythology a Silksong reference? Okay, yeah, it can work. I was just being dumb and clicking at the wrong time. Beep, beep, beep. Boop. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing that defined the Roman Empire, of just... That's neat, but these are mine now. Not in the slightest. It can only be fate. Ever since my awakening, I have made this land my home. I sojourn across Kunlun without ever settling down. This is one of my many hiding spots. I did not expect to meet you here. You don't need to hide. The guards here are no match for you. A scholar does not wield the sword lightly. I simply slip away when trouble starts to brew. There's no need for violence. A poetry reciting weapon that won't fight. That's a first. Oh, you flatter me, sir. But that is the reason why I cannot obtain gin from mechanical corpses like you do. That being said, would you be interested in bartering once more? Peruse my wares. I still don't know how the poisons work. I like the sound of the recovery jade. Wow, good job, me. Got him. Okay, good. I do not move far enough for... Wait a minute, what is that? Oh. Ooh. No, they don't take damage from the things like they did with the lasers. I keep forgetting I cannot dash midair. That's a big old boy. Oh. Lots of explosions. Okie dokie. Yeah, live action Roman play. I thought that was a widely known fact. Oh, and there's the map bot. I mean, I think the big thing with any implementation of a previous religion is it's all about that ease of, oh, what you believed was actually a less understanding version of what we believe. You're not wrong, you just need to learn more and follow our methodology. Yellow water, a concentrated irrigation formula in New Kunlun, is comprised of dragon snake excrement, that's probably the big thing that we wrote on, chemicals, and leftover biological waste from the breeding facility. Its high concentration can harm Solarians, necessitating immediate localized excision if it comes into contact with the skin. Hello, Shanghai. You're a pufferfish now? So AI becoming intelligent seems to be a pattern across the entirety, of New Kunlun at the moment. Because our assistant has become sentient, that weapon has become sentient, and the maps, something is very clearly going on with the maps. I don't know what. The lady is the most pragmatic and the most charitable scientist. New Kunlun can enjoy a stable food supply thanks to Lady Goumang's mindful method. Mindful what? As a farmer herself, the lady emphasizes total control over her crops. The crops are people. Mr. Pufferfish, Mrs. Pufferfish, I'm not sure which you prefer. I'm only doing it because I pity you. The crops in the greenhouse are ready for harvest. This season's harvest on 9/21st is scheduled for today. Have a good rest, Coffee. Unfortunately, due to unexpected structural failures, most operations are experiencing delays. We are also experiencing anomalous levels of yellow water. Damaged pipelines are threatening the integrity of the entire system. Populations of symbiotic dragon snakes have greatly exceeded the optimal range. It will require immediate rectification in order to bring back the region's ecological balance. Yeah, so that means that everywhere is kind of failing. So why are the soul all asleep? Because that becomes the big question. The soul all went to sleep for some reason. Are they waiting for something? Oh, we need a permit. Unfortunately, I don't believe Yi believes in paperwork much. He believes in calligraphy, poems, and violent revenge. You didn't answer my question. No more yellow water. I really need to be using my bow more. I already... Has it just been that long since a checkpoint? Let's wait. We drop down. Sorry, my cough is not fun at all today. Oh no! Not dead. Nobody worry. Calligraphy, poet, and revenge. That's 2/3 of bureaucracy. I'm curious now what the other third is in this definition. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not sure we're making it through this, team. Oh my god. I am still not dead. Oh, it's the big one. Probably money. As someone who handles bureaucracy, there's not much money in it. Ow. Ow. The thing is, we're using Jin because the robots that we're purchasing with use it. I'm not sure how much it actually is the money of this society. That was bad. And you better. Fire! Ow. Roses. You think gin might be gold? And it's just the machines run on gold more often than not? That wouldn't be unrealistic. And he was collecting gin even before realizing that there were robots that wanted to trade for it. But also that might just be gameplay. Oops. Should not have done that. Where's the... Here we go. My fishy resting place. And this one... Yeah, this is the recovery rate of a challenge. Appreciate the eye fungus. Just... This game's environment and character design is so incredibly good. Gin is gold in Chinese and Cantonese. Thank you, coffee mug. Today I learned. Down we go. Up. Oh, that counts as a heavy strike for backstabs. Very cool. Okay, so that does make all the things that... Ow. Ow. That does make all the things that work off of backstabs significantly better. How do I get up there? Oh, there it was. I got stuck on that. There we go. Oops. is going great. Oh my goodness, I forget. I have to hit up on these. Here we go. I jump a little higher than I think I'm going to every time. Is that hitbox just lower than I think? That one I just forgot to press the button. This is not going well. We got one more shot, and we are not throwing it away. Oh, and it's one of those. Yeah, so I definitely need to do that. Beep-a-dee, beep, beep. Down we go. That was better. Almost looked like I knew what I was doing for a moment. It was a lie, of course. Oop. And trigger. And up we go. God, that goes so much lower than I think it does. There we go. I heard about Mio and I heard it was pretty solid, but I didn't end up playing it. Log entry: the deceased had fled duty and was found in one of the water and oxygen generating pools. He had already died several days earlier from what looks to be a piercing injury. I don't get it. We do our time and then we get to live the good life. How could he be so stupid? The eerie thing is, the cuts on his body were really deep. Guards don't attack Dusk Guardian, so I'm suspicious as to whether it was really an accident. I've been told that he must have pissed off one of the animals, so that may be a reason I still have a lot to learn. Water synthesis pipeline panel. Yep, we already know about big damage. The water and oxygen synthesis zone is the fountain of life for New Kunlun. During construction, Goumang designed an extensive symbiotic system with genetically modified plants like pigtro leaves to release oxygen and purify water efficiently. For what reason did those little bulb guys literally end themselves via explosions? What beef do they have with cats? I don't think it's the beef with cats. I think it's their admiration for harpies. Me blades to kill your parent. Or to kill you, that works too. Anyone who can speak 2 languages has an absurd amount of my respect. I tried to learn Spanish for a while, and I just couldn't. I could not get to the point where I was thinking in Spanish. Of that final jump there is absurd, and the fact that people can not only reach that point but do it with multiple languages always an insane amount of respect for me. That was the wrong button. Oh, we've almost looped all the way back around. I think we found the actual path and missed some optional stuff, but we will loop back around to that after. Oh my god, you're alive! Learning Mandarin outside of China makes coming here very difficult just because most of what learned won't be used. You got any poison? Are you poisoned? No, I need something poisonous. The more toxic, the better. Okay, so Shenong's gonna teach us about parent. 2 years old is the peak language learning time, evidently. It's not just feed me something poisonous. Well, maybe we should have bought some of those poisons from Chiyu. Okay. Increased damage inflicted by bullet deflect, which will start to lead towards this eventually, which I really like. More damage seems good all the time. But this increased talisman explosion damage, I also really like. And so getting down the spell styles, I think, is bigger. So I'm going to get recover health after picking up experience drop by death, which I think is niche and not absurdly great. But gets us access to all these. Talisman explosions convert all internal damage to direct damage. I should heal before I start going on. From what I've heard when it comes to water flow is the game changer, might give it a look. Some of my favorite stories are from my friends who know French, who went to France and found that the French were actually more upset whenever they tried speaking French to them. They were also in the big city, so. Skull Kick lets you pogo on enemies. Yep, boop. More basic components, nice. I feel like I should be going to the right first. I feel like I'm on the required path. Dang it. Oh, took me way long to notice the bricks in some of those wood boards. That got the backstab bonus? Does that mean if I start my talisman charge from their back, I get that damage? That's really nice. Farmland markings. Penglai is 90% covered in water, and little of the remaining land is arable. Ever since transmutation became commonplace, Genetically modifying low-cost, high-nutrition crops became the most important issue for farmers to solve. At the dawn of the Origin era, which I'm assuming is going into space, natural farming gained traction, and genetically modified foods were shunned due to the influence of Taoism. Oh. Pop. You're a very bad guard. And you should feel bad. Oh, those are the fire guys. Oh. Aha! I'm seeing it. Hack! What's in the chest? Money, money, money. And an advanced component. Nice. That went well. Uncharacteristically well for those things. Okay. That just looked suspicious to me. God dang it. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Up. Ow. Dodge through 3 of them and then just stand through the last. So I was wrong. I was actually heading down the optional path, turned around, and went down the main path instead. Whoops. Slightly increases experience gained. I have no healing. Am I really gonna climb all the way down? Yes, I am. Now, Pando, logic tells me, based off of what little we have heard about these, that these people are effectively convinced that what they're doing here will lead them to the same kind of power that the souls have, which seems to be based off a lie. But judging by how often I kill them and they keep showing up, aura farming seems more statistically likely. And honestly, if I had that armor, I would not blame them. They all look sick as hell. I don't know what that was. Oh, there's another one. Poison! Oh, that's great. I can feed it to that human buddy. I mean, that first major boss, Yingzhou, he knew something about aura farming. Stopped mid-boss fight to just go vibe on a big, giant death orb in the background. That's pretty intimidating. Da, 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 da. A golden Yinglong egg. Here, eat this. I should eat more of my dinner while you're eating that poison. So... does he have a condition that he needs poison? Let's get one thing straight. I don't take favors for nothing. I don't know who or what you are, but the idea of owing someone really grates at me. Just this once, I'll treat you to some of my special medicinal brew. What's so special? I've had my eye on you since you showed up in the village. You looked sickly and had an unsteady gait. My brew's good for strengthening the body. Believe it or not, one sip and you'll feel like a new man. Your loss. If you're scared, I don't blame you. Not a chance. Let's drink, buddy. I'm gonna eat this mac and cheese while they're talking. Secret recipes. Oh. Great. This is going great. No, E. Stop drinking. that was it.
Huh?
That was the whole thing. I need somewhere safe I can return to, and I've just got a good feeling about your place. Then take Shan back to... Don't worry, I won't be a freeloader. In exchange, I'll continue to provide you with my medicinal brews. That's what poison is. Okay, so by going on benders with the incredibly angry human who's found himself here is how you increase your max health. I love this. Wrong way. And I don't know how much tech this has on the first playthrough, but it also refilled all my stuff. He's Tyrion Lannister. Oh, that's... I should have just walked up this hallway earlier. And then would have realized it was just a shortcut. Okay, back down. We go back down. Back down. Like, I had a feeling that he'd be coming to the camp. I did not expect going on benders with him for increasing your max HP to be the method of what he could specifically provide me. Oh, laboratory. It is the Tiandao Research Center. Oh. Oh, that's going to connect to that. Very cool. Ow. Don't be so sneaky stabbing me in the back. What? I'm not comfortable with that. That's going to be great. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. Yeah, William, this is a good game for teaching important life skills. Like smoking whenever you feel stressed. Yeah, that guy went wild. I have never felt so overwhelmed by a mini enemy. I love how I looked at the flower monster things and said, oh no, I'm in danger. And that was not the danger. That was not the danger one bit. Okay, so we need to learn how to stay in this guy's face. I think it's gonna be the end. Whoa! Stop! My God! Stop attacking for like 2 seconds! Buddy, you're an enemy! Gotcha! Wow, that used all of my resources to beat one guy. That guy's rough. My lord, have you found anything at the research center? I've been encountering something resembling chunks of flesh. They may be creatures that snuck in from the agricultural zone, but there's no way the facilities were left unguarded. I've never seen anything like this, but I don't think even Goumang would be this demented. Alright. Time for another Metal Gear Solid stealth section. I don't have time for that. I'm hanging up. That's the most relatable piece of dialogue I've ever heard from this. Oh my God, there's like... Why are there so many? Please don't kill me. That's the only enemy in the game I never managed to master fighting. I can see why. And I have a feeling he's about to respawn, isn't he? He's not a mini boss. He's just gonna keep throwing me down. Okay, we hit that, we go back. Okie dokie. We hit that, we go back. Okie dokie. This guy jumps on us. was a bit late inputting that jump. Wow. All will be your enemy prince of 1,000 enemies. I feel like that's a reference to something. Okay, that went better. Still bad, but better. Kabam! Give me my stuff back. I need to buy some poison at some point. I think you can destroy that little closet thing for an item. Oh! Thank you, Game Trekker. An academic text from the Tiandao Academy titled Introduction to Telelurgical Applications. Neat. I'm gonna be able to give that to somebody. Thank you, Game Trekker. Yeah, I'm gonna need an upgrade for that. Hey, it's important that we keep Shan's mind sharp. I should go explore the rest of that area since it seems like it walls off and this is progression. Weep! Weep! Beep. Hello, friend who's gonna try shooting at me. Hide inside a container? Let's see how much we regret this. Did I do the same thing again? I turned around from an optional area and went to the main path instead. Ah! The plan failed. Nope. The plan did not fail. This went perfectly. What is in here? I think I see. Oh. Okay, okay. What I have to do, I think I have to get this over here. Then use my nymph to lock it. Then take this. Get it down there. And unlock it at the same time. Bam. Easiest puzzle of my life. What's next? Okay. Oh! That turns it so I can run and miss jumps. Because I need that to keep spinning in order to grab onto that. Okay. I think I'm through. My impulse to smack things smacked it for just long enough. For dark steel, the hardest metal found on Penglai. Okay. Used to strengthen arrows. I don't know, those puzzles weren't bad. Like, yeah, they weren't incredible. It's not Baba Is You. But still pretty good. Listen, one of my favorite games of all time is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and the puzzles in that game are so horrid. Especially Nenio's final dungeon is some of the worst puzzle experience I've ever had in a game. So my bar of this is a bad puzzle is so low. Come down. Can't grab that yet. Baba Is You is amazing. I have still never beaten it. I've gotten to the point where the game says I've beaten it. But I knew that what is... I don't like what's happening here. Can I do anything for you, buddy? Hello, Purple Kid. I mean, learning to play Baba like you kind of have to rewire your brain a little bit. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Has anyone in chat ever played Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? I need to know if I'm the only one here that has suffered through the enigma. Yeah, it feels like I'm supposed to go down here. I don't think I can do anything with this. Okay. So that guy's just in pain. Oh, I can go... Okay, so he's unkillable. Do I just have to deflect? No. Do I... heavy attack? Nope. Do I talisman? Oh, thanks, Dubstep. I've never had the opportunity to play No Straight Roads, but I have heard the soundtrack, and it is absolute fire. I've seen a lot of the boss footage, and it's one of those games that whenever I'm watching the boss footage, I cannot tell what's going on. But it seems really fun. And Tatiana's boss theme, especially, is so good. I feel like I should be able to kill this. But I'm not. Is it just this entire area I can't do anything in yet? Time to circle back to there, maybe? Can't right now. Okay, thanks for the confirmation, Game Tracker. But this does bring me back out, so I can get back up to where Goumang Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to go back to that root node. I want to go through water and oxygen synthesis and see what's over to the right. And then if that isn't progression, I use this. If that isn't progression, I use this, loop back around, and we go back to where we met Goumang. Because that's probably how we go and kill her. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Assuming you have the Rep Metroidvania upgrades, of course. Oop. Okay, I'm also... Yeah, I got a lot of money. I need to go spend that money on something. Increases experience gained? That might be worth it. I like how little control Goumang seems to have over her current situation. For me, it gives me the... Kaufmo and Yi have already humanized the souls a lot, but I feel like Goumang's imperfection in trying to control everything she has kind of confirms that there is nothing godly about them. They are just 10 people who happen to be in power. 4,000 for another pipe vial? I'll buy that. 6,000 for another pipe vial? I'll buy that. Hi, Shan Shan. Oh my gosh, I have so many things for Shan Shan. Tiandao Academy periodical. Let's start with this. I brought you a storybook. It's, this doesn't look like a storybook at all. This is what I used to read all the time. This volume left a particularly strong impression on me. The author describes teleological applications in such interesting ways. Whoa, all those words and hardly any pictures. Did you really read the whole thing? Didn't you do more interesting things when you were a kid? Did you ever play with your neighbors? Rings of Mars, what I'm excited for is that we found the list of those 10 virtues, and right away I kind of linked it up to the 10 virtues of the 10 souls, and we already know Kaufmo represents loyalty among them. We don't know what Yi represents yet, but I think taking all the villains and describing them through their virtue, that seems like a really fun way to characterize those characters in a really fun way. Of instead of, here is the evil that they're doing, you see that evil, you see that monstrosity, and then they are humanized. Because at the end of the day, though they're doing horrible things to people, they are where they are because of a virtue. And I am very excited to see what the game does with that concept. It's like a language we use to talk to machines. Yeah. You don't look that interested. It's not that I don't like it. It's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Teleological theory and application doesn't sound like something a child would like anyway. Good job, Yi. Good. You should skip the introduction and go straight to chapter 5 to learn the symbols. Once you have the... He's such a dork. I love him so much. Okay, we got more stuff. Multi-tool king. I think my next money I need to save up to buy poisons from Chiyoung. Did I have that name right? What do you have there, Yi? Don't get too excited. This isn't a toy. It's a multi-tool used by engineers to repair equipment. That's great. I happen to need some tools. Can I borrow? What do you need tools for? That too? I'm not gonna... See, Shan Shan is operating off of Souls players' logic. The best way to not cut your fingers off is to not cut your fingers off. Careful, this is a product of Ying. The blades are very sharp. Object-oriented programming. Who's Ying? Ying isn't a person, and it is definitely not Yi's actual name, and I would be very silly for having guessed that when I heard Ying for the first time. Don't worry about it. The job of craftsman grew less and less popular. I have a friend who suffered a lot because of this. I don't get it. People who can make stuff are super popular in the village. Our neighbor, Afang, knew how to sharpen stones to make all sorts of tools. With her spears, even I could hunt down boars. We had lots of meat in the village back then. I did cut my hand on a blade once, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't use spears, or that we should look down on people who make them. My friend would be so happy if he were able to hear your words. Then does your friend mind if I borrowed this tool? Fine. Just remember to hold it steady, only use the blunt blades, and never point it at yourself when cutting. Okay. And don't press buttons with it or let it touch the electricity. God, I love these two. Have some sheet music, Shan. Can you read this score? Score? What's that for? Nice rhyme. It's a way to record music. You see, if we can play these notes, we'll be able to hear a song from ancient times. Oh, so that's what these strange words are. The village elders were the ones who taught us to sing. If we knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either, huh? I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe I'd be able to pick up something from the notes, given the owner of this score. We can ask Abacus for help. Abacus? Why are you calling Ruri Abacus? However, we do know that this is written... I bet Ruri described themselves as a tool used for math, and now Shan has just decided that they are an abacus. Take a bit more time to teach Shan how to read music. There's a Solarian flute that I brought. Oh my god. There's a Solarian flute that I brought from home. Abacus knows where it is. No, I'm calling him Abacus. Very cool. But you don't play the flute. Not important. Oh my god. I love Yi so much. I love how Yi's impulse wasn't go talk to the supercomputer to figure it out. It was, hey, child who can barely read and is just figuring out how to write, can you read sheet music and play it? I've been wanting to ask you ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
Locked at 90%. Sometimes your friends are a supercomputer, a child who doesn't realize that they're cattle, a man who eats poison to get over a disease, a cat who likes working on stuff, and a potentially sentient map. I love it when characters can speak and engage. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly fine with a silent protagonist. But there's just something about having a little bit of spice in a character that I really enjoy. He won't let me start a fire, and he won't let me even dig holes in the ground. He's such a nag. Yeah, Rings of Mars, this is the ideal. This is what you want your family to look like. Woo. back to the last node. And we're going to go to the right all the way through that tunnel. And we're going to check out what I missed there. And we're going to see if that's what we need to do, or if we need to use the shortcut that we just found. Ow. Or if we need to use the shortcut that we just found. Woo! In order to get back to where we met Goumang. Whoa! Oh my god. That was bad. That was really bad. There we go. Got him. I have a bow. You know, one day I'm gonna remember my bow and I'm gonna use it all the time. Is your friend group complete if you don't have someone to dig holes? Impossible. Digging holes is the most important skill anyone can have. God, this game is so good. Turn that off. Yeah, so I've got a feeling just off of what I've seen so far that this is, in fact, an optional path I missed. Why does Rudy look like a Pokeball? Get the backstab. Great work, me. Smoking. And hacking in. Open! Oh, nope. There's another route. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, let's check down here first. Yeah, that just gets us to here. Very cool. Herb Catalyst. Increases its healing effect. Very nice. Okay. Does that automatically go in, or do I need to give that to an NPC? No, I think I need to give it to somebody. I'm not sure who, though. I think I need to give it to Kafka. Not Kafka. Why am I forgetting his name? Kafo? That's Kafo. Kalfo. It is Kalfo. Hey, thanks, Game Checker. Really appreciate it. Since I've got a kid, I'm not sure how common streams are going to be. This week in particular, I had a lot of spare time that was uniquely available, which was awesome. And so I wanted to take the opportunity because doing streams and that kind of stuff has been something I always wanted to do and just never had the time for. And so, especially first reactions, I think I'm going to try to see if I can try to sneak in some streams, but it's definitely not going to be a weekly occurrence. I'm hoping to try to be able to give more warning than I did with this one. But I've just been loving these last couple days of streaming. It's been really fun. This chair can lean back. I designed it. Pretty cool, huh? I thought you were going to make a spear or something. I don't need a lounging chair. Why not? This chair can help you relax. Hey, Kit, don't even think about calling that a finished product. You didn't even hook up the medicine cauldron to the legs. Was this a group project? When did you guys... Oh, this makes me so happy. This is my multi-tool. Didn't either of you see my name written on it? I did, that's why I took it. Oh. Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joints. If it wasn't for him, the chair would have collapsed the moment someone sat on it. So does this chair have any special features? Not really. It's just well made. Oh, I love it. I want to make a bookshelf, a pet that can fly, and a pot that can cook on its own. Oh, I love it. Helps you shower at the press of a button. Quit messing around and give me back my tools. Oh, that's amazing. That's so good. Oh my god. I love Sean. Okay, I see. So, I do need the cash money. I also want to get those. I just need more money. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't even cut it. Embrace the curved sword life? Aren't you gonna try the chair? I can try the chair? Kaofu, finish this conversation. Yeah, I know you can do the pipe. I just figured that out mechanically. Get out of my way. Oh my god, I can. Incredible. Sean gave that to me. Sean made that for me. I'm gonna go up here. There are so many things I want to buy, but healing upgrades in any of these games are always such a high priority for me. I think it's really important to immediately upgrade. What about a curved spear on a stick? That's just a polearm. I actually have enough to do it again. I'm gonna do it. Not tough. The exact type of polearm may vary, but the key is, it does exist. We have the technology. Okay, let me take a look at my jades again. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles are deflected back. Increases the recovery rate of eternal damage. Reduces knockback from... that's for bosses. gonna do those two for a bit. Actually, no. I don't think I've been running into enough groups of people to use talismans on to justify this. I think I'm gonna do the increase experience. Oh, are we gonna abuse the dragon again? No, because there is no dragon, and we can't do anything here right now. Okay. So, since that is the case, we can't go that way. Who are you? Can't remember who was up. Oh, that's the map maker. I think next we found I can do something here. Usability. Oh my god. That rings the big one. Thank you, Axe. I was about to go on such a long endeavor for absolutely nothing. Also, there's always like a 20 to 30 second delay. Ow. So I know that's probably frustrating where it seems like I'm not listening. I promise I am. There's an entire set of stuff up there that I have not been touching. I was saying that the first time we abused a dragon axe. Felt really rude. Honk. I don't know why I did that again. This is already up here. I just really wanted the dragon to know that he was about to be violently and needlessly abused. I mean, he even came when the bell rang, and we repay that loyalty by stabbing him in the head again. Had we even considered asking if he wanted to drive us? The answer might have been yes. Oh my god. Nice. Ah. You missed. That dragon looks so tired. I bet speedrunners love this level. My lord, something's not quite right. According to the data Mystic Nymph sent back, the maintenance records for these zones haven't been updated in a while. The extent and impact of any damage is uncertain, but... Why can I hear your voice? mustn't speak to you, Lord. He ain't such a man. Stop. Oh my god. Must be because your mentor picked favorites. Hard to say, but we'll know soon enough. Are you guys gonna compete? What's the punishment for losing? That's enough. Lord Yi is very busy. We mustn't hold him back. Apologies, my lord. Shan hangs out here and refuses to leave. However, as he's an esteemed guest, I've been conversing with him. Just make sure he stays inside. I'll keep an eye on him. Shan. Oh my god, is that you? Dad! Explain a phone! And we rise up. I will die for Shan. Honestly, I think there's like a solid 90%. No, not 90%. I'd say maybe 30% where I am in the game. That I will die for Shan by the end of this game. But I'm ready. I'm already sold. Nap time. Nap time done. Oh! And that just gets me back up there. Okay, so... Oh, it's you. Why the holdup? Did you stop to smell the roses? I thought you, of all people, didn't like to waste time. Sorry, I was talking to my son. Oh, those are eyeballs? Ideologically bankrupt, impulsive, and self-righteous. It was only a matter of time before you turned against our noble endeavor. Was upending the truth part of this endeavor? Does that make it right to manipulate and deceive the entire world? Oh, that's disgusting. You see, that is the difference between you and me. Did you know that farmers in the Tian Shan Mountains spent thousands of years domesticating and genetically modifying these delicious octoberries? Evolutionary pressures pushed wild octoberries to the brink of extinction, but we saved it. She's got brains on her right, too. And she seems to be decorating herself with dragons. To put it another way, the entire species was saved through our intervention. Your point is, don't you understand? Octoberries, ape men, even our fellow Solarians, they all need greenhouses and incubators. Sacrificing a little freedom and yielding to your superiors is the path to the perfect society. Wow. Great. What's wrong with a little lie? The truth is the weak fear the truth and cannot make choices for themselves. The strength that I wield upon these reins of power, that's what. Those that are capable create order. That is my duty as a soul. If only everything went according to plan. My plan. Doesn't it get tiring? Let it go already. Silence! You messed everything up. You ruined my immaculate plans. If Aigong had chosen me back then, we wouldn't be in this. Did Aigong try to choose me as their replacement? I'm assuming from that Aigong is the old woman that we've seen. The one spoiler I know is that Aigong is the final boss. So, given what we know of the old woman in that, I have a feeling the old woman is Aigong. She was their mentor, and she chose Yi for something and passed the other souls up. Oh, it's violence time. Let's do this thing. This time, exterminate him for good. Is this going to be a 3-enemy boss fight this early in the game? Oh no. right after I specifically said I feel like we haven't been fighting groups of enemies yet. Oh no, I just have to max out the damage I get on her, and then she's gonna go away again. Okay. Okay. Ow. Can I reach what is the inevitable second phase this attempt? I don't think I can parry those fists at all. Why does the cat simply not walk up the stairs? Is this a case of luminaire dissident? Or perhaps... Okay, so... What do we know about stairs and Yi? We've never seen stairs in the same room before. Maybe they are one and the same. Or maybe the bell specifically has trained Yi not to interact with stairs. Like it's a Pavlovian response. Well, it would probably help if I parried a single thing that these guys did. Is he clicker trained? Maybe. Or at the very least bell trained. How much money did I have there? And is it okay if I stop? 200, so it's fine if I start. I am certain that I had timed that one correct, so that is definitely a so. Okay, I'm going to change out my Jades. And I'm going to slow down and be less mashy. I don't need the XP. The immobilize is really nice, but I'm going to do the additional target so that I'm able to do more damage off of that. Crimson attacks can't be parried. They have to be... I thought crimson attacks could be parried with the aerial jump. Or is that just attacks that glow red before they do? But if the attack itself is fully crimson, it can't be parried. Unless they are also green. Okay, I see. Thank you, Axe. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit since it's covering some of my screen. Okay. Oh, I just need to kill one of them. Okay. Not the bell. Control relinquished. Oh. Found the cure. Sowing, plowing, irrigating, fertilizing. It would take less than a millennium to reestablish a livable ecosystem for our Solarian kin. We were supposed to survive. Why did it end up like this? What do you hope to achieve? Can you even hope to achieve anything? Those are questions you should be asking yourself. No. I have been truly enlightened by your fascinating techno... Jesus Christ! Yee! Okie dokie! Yeah, that boss felt... yes, less impressive. Like, by the end, I was just like, okay, cool, I'm seeing kind of the rhythm of it. You knock one of them down, and then you're damaging her, and you can use talismans that deal spread damage to the other one, so that by the time she's there, you can get the... Like, there's some really cool strategy in that, but I didn't even use all my healing. I didn't earn that at all. And that scene was horrifying. Ready to eat rations. More for Shan-Shan. Bird-brained pun. Yeah, that was... Yeah, it just felt like there was more I needed. Only the council could turn your ideas into reality. Well done, my children. Work hard and I'll let you live longer than the others. Oh, those two people. This way you'll always be by my side. Because see, that implies a bit of hypocrisy when she was making fun of us for growing attached to the 8 men, but she knows that she... Off of this, she knows that she kept them because she doesn't want to lose them. And though there's an interesting contradiction of character, we really didn't have any of it built. She just had evil before. I don't know, I just feel like there was a little more I wanted. I agree, it's not bad. It's definitely not an F tier. And I'm not even sure if it's a D tier. I feel like I need more of the game in order to decide on that. But that was definitely less... I am less floored than I was on the first. And also the fact that her legs just completely broke when we beat that first phase felt surprising, because it didn't feel like we were targeting her legs. It felt like we were targeting the bell. How does the YouTube XP system actually work? I'm not sure what you mean by YouTube XP system. Signifying equality. Yeah, I'm sorry. Good point. I missed that seal. Equality. I don't know why equality. What are the 10 things? Not that one. Council tenants. Okay, so they're not going to be in order. We know that. We've done loyalty. We've done equality. I have a feeling Igong is going to be benevolence. And I have a feeling we're going to be legacy. Is my immediate thought. I don't know, that felt like a weird representation of equality. The chatters can earn XP. I know, at least from my perspective, and I'm not sure if it's visible to you guys as well, I can see like an award for who have been the most active in chat over the course of the stream. Like, it gives me a little crown next to it, but that's all I have there. So nobody ever has to go hungry again. The thing is, that makes sense, but none of what she was saying really tied to that. Like, she was justifying that, oh, I've saved species and I've done that. But that's still not equality. It still came from a place of, I am the hero, I have saved everything. That is true. I did not need to use my talismans to do that little damage to that guy, but okay. So my initial impression of their tenants are going to be the thing that humanizes them was slightly off. And instead it's going to be a proof of their fatal flaw. With a flaw in their logic and a proof why they're wrong. Simula. Don't know how that door works, but okay. Oops. Down we go. Another Solarian. We're gonna teach him chess. It does. There's even another door nearby, and it doesn't work. Okay, and this connects up there. Ooh. What is that? Okay. Gain Azure Sand after picking up experience dropped after death. I have a bow. I feel like I've stopped and said, wait, I have a bow. Over and over again in this stream. Hold down R1. Okay, water flow, someone had mentioned, was a big change, and I feel especially against the faster fights, that'll 100% be it. But it takes 2 key charges instead. I mean, I want to try all 4 of these spell styles. Because the Key Blast only goes up to 2-3, so as I get more. And full control. Hold down R1 and release it to control the length of the talisman detonation time. It will determine key charge usage and explosion damage. Oh. Or I could finally get the Skull Kick. Water flow is automatic. Full control roll is more risk, more damage. I don't think I'm good enough yet for more risk, more damage. So I think first... I'm going to give Water Flow a try. Attaching a talisman now consumes 2 key charges, but they now have the delay. But that also means I can immediately hit it and... Okay. Yeah, it seemed like full control is when you land the talisman hit, the longer you charge, the bigger the explosion's going to be. Is how I did it. I think he has cat paws. Fusong, the soul's spear. In its sorrow and compassion, it descends, granting us life's vigor. The primordial roots, which can speak, as we've learned, also known as Fusong, is the oldest plant on our mother planet, Penglai. It feeds on light and reaches across all islands and land masses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the roots. It provides shelter for sleeping and fruit for warmth. On Penglai, civilizations arose wherever the tree thrived. Okay, there's still stuff down there that I want to go check out. I don't know if I described them as hands with fingers. No, that feels... I feel like that's cat paws, but with independent digits. That's how I visually interpret it. Okay, and now we're back there. Yeah, but that always just takes me there. So how do I get... Is there another door somewhere? Ooh, there is a tunnel down there that I missed. Unless there was something blocking me there. Nope. Oh my god. That was terrifying. That goes down. And we have another dark steel. I don't know if I can reach that yet. I think I need double jump before I come back here. Yeah. And there's still that door. There's probably also a ground slam or something equivalent that'll get me down through there. Or when I double jump, I'm able to drop it down on it. Now I'm gonna rest. Beep. Pop. Boop. A life cut too short. The abused dead at 19. Oh. Ooh. So did her victims die independently and then she tried to bring them back? So those weren't people she was controlling, they were corpses. Yeah, I wish we'd seen more of her affection for those two. Or more of their obsession with her. Why am I walking? I can just go back to the main hub from the route. And I have 1,000. Do I go and get poisoned to get more health? Or do I think I'm going to try some of the... There's the things that increases my gain of wealth or my gain of XP. So I'm going to give that a go. You got your hands on Goumang's seal? I know she's despicable, but you really didn't need to finish her off like that. Do you think what I did was wrong? I wouldn't say that, but we all used to work together. I guess I'm a little sympathetic. So do you think the people she persecuted deserved it? Yeah, because these feel handy. Transmute unto life, I feel, is gonna be better late game, but for now, I need more money because I'm always short on money. So I'm gonna transmute unto wealth. And we're gonna go to status. Yeah, and that's right there. Level 11. Oh, from skill points. I'll be honest, there was like a 2-second window there when I just thought, what am I what am I gaining levels from? I'm going to get the medical jade too. I feel like that's going to be nice at some point. I feel like there's a lot more pipe files to buy by the end of this. Oh! You can leave the orb.
No silent.
You're finally back. The performance can't start without an audience.
Huh?
What do you mean, what performance? You specifically asked him to do that. Oh, I could re-equip the XP booster. Thank you. Good reminder, Graham. The sheet music. You said to play something for you, so I practiced a lot. I thought you picked it up on a whim. Pardon me. Getting used to the new Solarian fingering wasn't easy. What is happening there? Then what's the Pokeball for? It's almost like I need to just relax and accept it. Well, let me demonstrate. I feel like he's moving so much more than he's playing. Nothing out of tune. What do you think, Yi? Yi? Don't tell me you weren't listening. William, I think he's an Ultra Beast. Judging by that look, that's an Ultra Beast. That or a Paradox Pokemon. Oh, Rue, you don't have to say it directly. We all know we're talking about the dead lady. Yes, I have uploaded it to your database. Let's leave it at that for now. Remember to stow the food away when you're not using it so it doesn't get damaged by accident. Oh, that's adorable. He's a Rotom form. Increase experience. There's eventually going to be more arrows. Okay, I need to run to the bathroom, so we're going to take a short break. I will be honest, I have not figured out where the take a break option is on my YouTube Studio side of things, so I've just been hitting insert ad. I don't know if it'll actually put in an ad. So we'll see one way or the other, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Electric normal is the stereo rotom? Did that get confirmed? I haven't played Pocopia. My brother has. And I had heard that he'd been confirmed or like started to suggest the sound type, but also there have been people theorizing the sound type for so many years. That's the direction I go now. That I don't think it's ever happening. Hell yeah, just beat Renala. Good job, man. She's a beast. Haha! I remembered a path. There was one other place where I could interact with two of those. Can't remember where it was. But I think this is where my next soul is going to be. Oh. Mildly concerning. Is it raining blood from the ceiling? This seems like a less good trip than the drinks I had with Mr. Poison Man. Please leave me. Oh no. Oh no. I want another bite of my mac and cheese. I'm not good with jump scares, team. Don't worry about this room yet. What just happened? Can you see? You know, that sequence. There's just a little bit of horror inspiration. Just a little bit of classic techno horror. Yeah, they had such a big smile. And they really wanted to see me. That's why they did all that. I should really get better at pressing my circle button. Whee! They're gonna give us such a big hug, and they're never gonna let go. Bummer to the robot. Oh god, oh fuck, ow. Ow. Oh my god, they regrow. What I learned in boating school is... Hop. That doesn't sound like a fun night, William. Okay, how long does it take to explode? Not too long. And I get tension. Big sword. Oh, nope, that's not a stable thing. I believe the technical term coffee mug is in your skull. Ow. That was intentional. Nobody worry. I need to remember to bow. Oh. More gifts for Shanshan. An immortal portrait. Up and around your ears. Oh, and that loops us back around there. Gift, you spread it to me. If you want, next time you reach a boss, we can all yell bow. Bow. I read that. I am so bad at remembering that I have a bow that I read that as bow, and I'm like, what is happening? Oh. I just realized. No, now we're in the factory. So I really don't have to worry about, because it's called the Cortex Center, and I feel like that has to be relevant to what just happened. Oh, shit, oh, I'm on fire. Oh boy, oh birdo. Flamin' hot Cheetos. I'm the Cheeto. Up we go. Whoa. I thought that would be far enough. I don't think that's far enough. That's far enough. Okay. Very cool. Nice that my bug's not reacting to that at all. There's a chest down there. I think let's go get the chest. Is it smart to go get the chest? Probably not. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I can make it up any further. It's Mount Faye. Oh, wow. I say that like I'm surprised there's a checkpoint, as I have exactly used all of my resources to reach this point, except the bow, because I don't use the bow. Napping. I wonder if this is going to be the innovation area, because I remember that was one of the... I'm liking the sound design of the area at least, so we got that going for us. can't get that yet. Okay, so it does 1, 2, and then the third one goes. Very good. One, 2, nice. Can I just not reach that? I don't think I can. That was only the first one. I could have definitely run off to the left there. And up we go. Okay. Very angry cats. Okay. Ow. I'd agree with you, Pando. This feels like an unsafe work environment. I doubt any of these workers have access to a first aid kit, and I don't think any of them know where their fire exits are. Does that damage you? Okay, good. Transmutation Furnace Monitor. Agitators in operation 298. When the transmutation factory is operating, agitators activate the furnace core, producing intense radioactive heat waves. Oh my god, it's radioactive. The J Kingdom was the first one to industrialize the process. Powerful radiation is released during heating, so lingering nearby is discouraged. Just discouraged. I mean, from what we've seen, every exit does appear to be on fire. I don't know how to get up there. I don't think I can get up in that area yet. Okay, but I can't get that yet. Oh! Just the bioweapon I wanted to see. We must cherish every encounter. Besides, oh, to tell you the truth, I am currently in a spot of trouble. With your skills, it should be a walk in the park. I shall repay the debt when the opportunity arises in the future. Once a bridge that connected westwards from here, it has been lifted for unknown reasons. My brother, who I've been trying to find for many years, resides somewhere across that bridge. Can weapons have brothers? Are they just people who were created at the same time? Grant me the opportunity to reunite with my brother. I don't know, ye also can't die permanently, it looks like, so I shall be grateful for anything. I shall linger herein. Please spend to your heart's content, should there be any commerce to conduct. There's also more computing units eventually. All these are really good, but I think for the moment we're gonna buy a poison. Okay, I think we drop down now. That sword was fully upright for a long second. Take me to your leader. Or just tell me who they are. Either one. Does not open from this side. Oh. I don't think I can reach that yet. I am... I could really use a healing right about now. Oh no! 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 I am not in a position to face you! I will come back. Soon. I'm not ready for a fight right now. Being immortal may lead to insurance fraud, but being immortal also leads to still having self-preservation. Wait. Somehow, Pando, I am not confident in that tiger's friendliness. Can we make it? We can. We're fine. Miles of space to go. And now we run. Oh shit! We're fine. Fully calculated. This is a long run back. I think this is the longest run back so far. God, there we go. Oops, if I correctly... Oh my god. This is true. It's not Grohl. Oh, this is... We've already seen this guy. That wasn't great. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay, I have a feeling we're about to get something that's able to shoot us forward while airborne. You speak the truth, Axe. I don't even know what a run back is. I've never actually died to a boss, and no one can fact check me on that. It's not like I've been streaming. How many times did I die to the first main boss? I'll check more spaces first. And I am well rewarded. Oh! Here's the tutorial. Let me have a little bit more of my dinner. It's very cold at this point, but still good. If a Feng Shui could evade attacks in the air, they would put themselves at significantly less risk. There we go. Oh, that's amazing. And William, that's exactly right. Oh, this is good. This gives me joy. Who is this guy? Yeah, but he leaves the flower that grows from the body, which implies that there was a body for a flower to grow from, right? Do you need a corpse to corpse run? Or do you just corpse run anyway? Yes! Oh. I have felt the impulse to want to aerial dash for so long. Yeah, and that connects there. Red. There is a skull next to it. The corpse and corpse run is the boss. They just don't know they're dead yet. Now, gift, that is what we call positivity. Oh shit, fuck. Die. You know, that would have recharged my bow. Pop. Abandoned mines. Oh, sweet. Map data. text from an old bamboo scroll inside the mine. Run away! This is your final warning. Evacuate immediately. The Kunlun Fangshi Guild protects this sacred land. Defiance will result in severe consequences. Ancient Kunlun might have been a holy land, but it has since been devastated by the Jin mining boom. Amidst frequent warfare, illegal miners dig unauthorized tunnels to extract rare metals. It was only until Lear established the Fangshi Guild here that the habitat of the primordial roots Fusang was spared. Interesting. Did I find the main path again? I hope not. At this point, it's turning into a joke. I try to avoid the main path. What is that music? That's funky. Oh. You gotta smoke on him. Ow. What even is a main path, really? The main path is the friends you made along the way. That's the problem. I want to make the friends along the way. Ow. Oh, this is another transport. Where's this one? Guys, I remembered the bow, and it's definitely not because I mispressed a button. God, this game's soundtrack is so good. Maybe the friends are on the main path. No, my friends are at base. Okay. There we go. Now we... Hi. Ah! That was unlockable. Forget all the murder and smoke with the teddy bear and the child? Honestly, it sounds like a good plan. I think he would enjoy that. Okay, so maybe we're going to sit down at that root node this time. We're going to fight that boss that I found. Oh, also, pick up the thing. Excuse me, pardon me. Nope, I'm sorry, I'm actually retired. I can't fight you right now. Goodbye. This is not the path. I don't want to go here. God, it does. Ow. There we go. That's where I wanted to be. Just don't smoke. Listen, I still don't know what was going on there at all. If big important bosses enemies are called bosses, then regular enemies are called middle management. Yeah, so you have employees, and then the enemies, like that one guy with the sword who killed me 3 times, he's middle management. Whee! Whee! Take a nap. All right. I'm ready for you this time. Check it. Get bowed. Ow. God dang it. Will you let me heal? That was the red again. Holy cow, he just attacked so fast. Okay. Starting to see. I might be misremembering the chat messages, but is it possible I might have a bow? Is there a bow in this game? Check it out! Bam! Got him with a bow. He didn't see it coming. Because no one sees it coming. I don't see it coming. I missed with my talisman. Ow. Man, this guy does a lot of damage. I have done no damage to him. Got him out! Ow. Right, approximately 1% of that? Yeah. Let me just jump into that. Get him out! God, I just jumped right into it. Not dead. God. I need more space. Yeah, he's got like a triple backflip going. I'm loving it, honestly. Stuff. Hit the boat. He dodged the boat. Oh my goodness. My dash is not recharged. Red. He teleports away before the red. That's how you know it's coming. He saw the boat coming? He did! Yeah. The bow's not a physical tooth of it. See, yeah, it's about getting in his head. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how best to make use of the bow in these one-on-one boss fights. I mashed too hard there. Okay, so the bow staggers. So is that the main use of it? Ow! That was the wrong button. I meant to do this. Get him! So anyway, let me catch up. Half the time I would just forget I have the bow, then try to spam it when I remember it exists. Yeah, it stops them from whatever they're doing. Using the stun to heal. Okay. Yeah, I'm vibing with him a lot. I feel like I was finally reaching into a flow in that last attempt. Oh, that... weapon taken from a guard. During battle, it can be concealed under the sleeves to obscure attack timing. I don't know what that means. And an herb catalyst! I know what that means. Yep, first try gift. We got him. Easy as that. Increases talisman explosion damage. I kind of like that. Because I have been using a ton of talismans, and I feel like the better I get, the more talismans I'll use. But also just increase to the base damage. Let's get the skull kick. I feel like we've delayed on that long enough. And I'm liking the delayed talismans for the moment. While in the air, hold L and down and press attack to perform a kick that will bounce you up in the air if landed. Okay. Cool. One of the funny things about combat is that the devs want you to parry so badly that all the enemies and bosses have comically big hitboxes. I have noticed the comically big hitboxes. Okay. Oh, wait. You know what will probably help? Dang. Dang. This is going great, team. There we go. Made it. How long is the stream gonna last? Similarly, I think my goal is 9 p.m. That said, yeah, my mom's just getting into town, so I might end in maybe 15 to 30 minutes to have some dinner with her. Sorry, texted my mom. The hitbox thing helps with your rhythm repairing because it... I'd agree with that a lot, Flying Boots, because that is a problem that I feel is almost constant in a lot of parry focused games, and I do not feel like I don't feel like I've missed a parry from spacing and it not been my fault, because there have definitely been parries that I miss, but usually it's because I jumped too early and so I was too far away or stuff like that. Go. Let's rest here. let's do the elevator down first. We can go down. Does not open from this direction. That makes our choice for us. Very much so. I have noticed that the red attacks give more on the internal. It gives me a very Lies of P vibe. Yeah, I noticed that. It's the Lies of P system of as you damage, and specifically on some attacks, it builds up that internal, and it will slowly regain the internal, just like you regain the internal, unless you are hitting it consistently, or you use your big talisman as just a method of encouragement. Oh, I missed most. What? I got so distracted by that. Let's go up first. Very rude. Knocked me out of my talisman. Oh, god dang it, I found the main path. You don't think enemies can regain internal damage? I just assumed they'd been regaining it. And reverse it. Cool. I like that shortcut a lot. It never seems to happen in boss fights. Maybe it's because every once in a while I hit him with my bow and that stops him. Oh! Neat. What's over there? Absolutely nothing. Bow only win. Speaking of bow only, one challenge run that I started a while back, but I never finished playing, was doing the first God of War. But kind of inspired by in my fist only God of War. In my fist only God of War, there were a couple bosses where I couldn't physically punch him. And so I've I instead had to use only Atreus' arrows, and it was horrid. And so I thought that would be a fun run. And I even tried it on God of War, because I was pretty proud of how I did on that. And I don't know if people here have played the God of War difficulty in the new God of War games, but the way that it works is if you don't damage an enemy for a long enough period of time, then it will go up a level and regain all of its health. And each enemy can do that only one time. And Atreus' arrows do not recover fast enough to interrupt it, which means every single enemy you damage part way. You damage part way, and then it just comes back. It was rough. I want to do a fist-only run for Ragnarok at some point. My challenge runs have just all not done very well, so it's always hard to justify with how much time a lot of those challenge runs take. But I love challenge runs. I really enjoyed the challenge run that I did. See, I think this is our next soul. Yanlo. For what purpose do you journey to my humble repository? I'm here to take out the trash. Your words conceal other intentions. If you could lay down your arms, perhaps we could sit down and converse. A man of propriety would greet me in person. Young man, there is no need to be defiant. I'm aware of your plight. Your mentor, Aigong, did indeed wrong you. You are justified in your I'm here for you, not Aigong. Allow me to finish. As I was saying, given your suffering, your current agitation is hardly surprising. Even so, ponder this with a clear mind. Time cannot be rewound. Is he on a paintbrush? Your relentless pursuit will only result in destruction, nothing more. Heed my advice. Sometimes one must learn to forgive and forget. You murderers want to lecture me about forgiveness? What a joke. You must not interrupt when your elders are speaking. Oh, he is so salty. When you reach my age, you'll understand. Oh, wait, what is my age again? One of the 10 souls oversees the warehouse. Very cool. Ah. Welcome back, Coffee Mug. We're just introduced to our third soul. He's a very respectful old man who gets very, very angry. Hey, it's a map! Hey! No, losing chips is my greatest fear. I'm the clam. Yeah, getting a copy of the chip right now, that's gonna be nice. Unless we already finished the warehouse, which would be a bummer. I'll confess everything. What is happening with any of the Shanghais? Seen asshat. I don't know, but he's definitely clamming up right now. Status for the warehouse zone. It's a warehouse. What is there to report? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say everything's fine in the warehouse zone. Logistics system report. Distribution and collection of resources for each zone is in progress. 1 second. Bubba-dum. A special reminder, containers in the repository may move at any time. Entering on foot is very dangerous, so please take care. Where is Yan Lo? I'll speak, just please don't raise your voice like that. He has not been in good health. Oh. He's about to get into worst. He's about to get in even worse health, because we're gonna kill him. Oh. Ooh, thank goodness. I don't know what's going on with the Shanlite, but I enjoy them too. Oh, and that loops us. Bam. And I think this is going to get the other side of the bridge. It is. I'm trying to think of some pearl puns. Anyone got any pearl puns in the chat? Got the bridge. When your HP reaches 0, you revive and regain health. Nice. I think I want to get the second poison for more health. And then I'm going to use the money and get that. Hey, William, I appreciate the effort. I just want to pearl into myself. Jades. Oh, these are categorized. All these are going to be treasure focused. All these are going to be talisman focused. These are going to be knockback and parry focused. Those are going to be health focused. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing the web come together. Hey. I went on the worst bender. Hey. I need your help. I want to go on a better one. Where would I find poison? Don't think about it. Okay, I'll try my best to find some, but I can't gauge toxicity. Don't blame me if he accidentally poisoned himself. He just ate it without a second thought. For something this bit fermented, the smell's not that bad. But it's animal feed. So what? If livestock can eat it, why? Oh god, he's not looking good. No. Oh, that's gross. This guy is gross. This snake kept biting people at the entrance to the village. I've been craving a bite of it ever since. Munch, munch. Unexpected, but it has a pretty good texture. Also not as gamey as I imagined. Where's this stench? That's all you. This is a scavenger. It eats garbage and feces. You're going to stink for at least the next 3 days. Was that enough for a trip? That was enough for a trip. Every 2 that I bring, I do drugs. Oh my god. The fact that this is how you increase your health is... Okay. I might be overreading into this, but you know, it is the channel. Yi seems like a violently self-destructive personality. Is the fact that the way that he heals himself and the way that he increases his longevity, self-destructive tendencies, indicative of that? Or did they just think it was funny if he drank and got health? This is what I was going for. I have 2 maps. Confirm. Where you stole chips. I swear it's on the map. Most likely option 2. We shall see. I think it is probably You 2 incapable. Stop interfering. Alright, back to the node. Both is good. Sometimes the curtains are blue, and then behind them are self-destructive tendencies. Okay. I'm missing one thing. And it's up there. I think I have enough for it now. Oh, did I just not do an area? I just didn't do an area. Because I thought it was the main path. Oh my god. Ow. And boop. Oh, he's just gonna be watching me like a creep. Isn't he? Not a fan. Hi. Nope, nope, that was... Oh my god. I think I pressed every incorrect button there, which is frankly impressive. Okay. There we go. Now that I'm up here... Yeah, now we're talking. Take me to the future. Bye-bye. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. There we go. Is there any practical reason to go this fast? No. I'm gonna do it anyway. Absolutely. Is this the main path? His name was... I have it here. Give me a second. Yan Lao. He is Yan Lao. That's a thing. We're gonna not do that again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. Among the world of Metroidvanias, this area is surprisingly aesthetic, even if it isn't up to OSHA regulations. Did I just... I saw that door, and I assumed that would be how I go in to face him. Did I do it again? I think I did it again. Oh, his name is translated to Old Eye? That makes sense. That means I have to get back there. Oh boy. I just died like 10 times trying to get here. God. Oh, that just broke all the way. Stream seems to be stuttering. I'm seeing the same thing. I think I'm having a bad internet lag spike. Oh goodness. Yeah. Because I'm seeing my own stream too, and I'm seeing a lot of the same stuttering. I think my internet decided it was just gonna dip a little bit. I'm gonna continue onwards for another 5 minutes. Does someone who knows the game, can they confirm that in here is not another boss that I might want very good footage of? It's gotten better? Okay. Oh my god, there's a death pit. There's a... I'm too slow. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're covering that. I used the bow, everybody! It may be coming in on a... Jesus Christ. It may be coming in on a delay from the stream, but I did it. I used the bow. Take me up there. I want the loot. Ooh. Ah. Dang it. Oh my god. It's so close. Ooh, new thing that I should probably not be examining while I'm trying to get my stuff back, but yeah, I have a feeling that the frame drop is almost definitely just related to my internet crapping out. I have been having a lot of issues with Spectrum. Oh god! Yeah. Where I live, Spectrum is literally the only service provider. So that's great. Okay. We're probably gonna die again, but that's fine. We got our stuff. And this time we know. Go fast! Not that fast. Not that fast. Yeah, gotta love it. There was a solid almost 2 weeks. And I'm glad that it slowed down, but there was almost 2 entire weeks where there were 3 or 4 times a day that it would just stop working. Like I just lose internet. You're right, X. It was the bow. I needed the bow. Like this! See? It's the bow. Completely unironically, the bow is the key. Kill it and you'll be free. That was not what I meant to press at all. Shit. Will you let me charge? That wave went so rushed. I just wanted to hit him. Yeah, the brute charges are really weird to hit, and they're particularly difficult to hit when you're having a hard time. Pop! There we go. Striking enemies with a slash attack will recover internal damage back into health. Only the third hit of a combo counts as a slash attack, right? First try. Ow. Not my tippy toes. Did it? You can't make it up. I don't know why I have such a hard time with this zone. It's broken again. But I saw it this time. Got Bloodborne working on the emulator? Dude, that sounds fun. Oh. Okay, I just got a message. Sounds like my mom's on the way over, so I'm actually going to pop back here. And we will not be claiming our third soul tonight. I'm not sure if and when I'll have time to stream this again, but this has been an incredibly fun series of streams. I like this game a lot, and it has been super fun to experience it here with y'all. But with that, I think it's going to be it for the stream. Thank you all for turning in. Now that I've had some time with it. Oh, sorry. I thought I had answered that game tracker. My bad. I really enjoy water flow. I can see, especially in the busier boss fights, how that can get hectic. As I'm looking between the two, obviously I haven't tried the third one, but I'm having a hard time seeing... I think the benefit to Key Blast would just be kind of the standardness of it always does what you expect. But the risk reward of being able to stand in one place for a long time, I think is going to be really cool once I unlock that. And water flow feels like it is the way to go for fast enemies. Because just being able to dart through, especially on that spinny guy who was jumping around doing those hits, that was huge. But that's that. I must away. Key Blast does more damage. See, that helps. I just thought this stuff was getting tankier. Okay, I'm gonna have to experiment some more with that. Either way, thank you guys a lot for tuning in. Control does the most damage. I had a feeling that would be the case. I need to stop monologuing. My mom's coming over. I love you guys. See you around. Bye-bye.